Hello, hi, good you're watching this video. In this video I will show you 20 theory questions, the answers and explanations from the CBR category Responsible Traffic Participation. I wish you good luck and have fun watching this video. I advise you to watch all my videos just as often until you really understand the Dutch theory. And if you want to have a full course, you go to theorycourse.com. And now it's time for the first question. Does driving with the windows open affect the fuel consumption? Is the answer yes or is the answer no? And I almost will say, of course, the answer is yes, because if you drive with the windows just a little bit open, it will affect the fuel consumption. Only if you drive alone in a car with no passengers, with no luggage, with all the windows closed, everything is fine. But as soon something will change, if windows are open, or if you go with your mother-in-law or whatever, that will all affect fuel consumption. Question number 2. When is a tire pressure that is too low unfavorable for fuel consumption? Answer A, only in the summer, only in the winter, or answer C, both in the summer and in the winter. Right answer, answer 2. The season of the year has nothing to do with low tire pressure. So in the summer, in the winter, in the springtime, whenever you drive, if the tire pressure is too low, it's not good for fuel consumption. You will use more fuel, so you have to pay more and it's bad for the environment. Question number 3. Do you have to treat an old battery as chemical waste? Yes or no? The answer is yes. You have to bring your chemical waste to a municipal depot or GMO card. And also, of course, where you bought a new battery, you can give the old battery also. But you cannot throw the battery at the garbage. Question number 4. How do you react when you are on a phone call while you're driving? Answer A, faster than usual. Answer B, slower than usual. Or answer C, the reaction time is not affected by calling while driving. Right answer is slower than usual, because if you're not watching the road but you're watching your phone, your reaction time is a little bit slow, or not a little bit, much more slower than normal. Look at this bus driver. Yeah, okay, he is too late. And why he is too late? Because he was looking at his phone instead of the road. Question number 5. When drugs or medicines are taken together with alcohol, in general the effect of the alcohol is answer A, higher than usual, answer B, lower than usual, or answer C, is the same as usual. Well, look at this fool. Use drugs together with alcohol. Of course, the effect of the alcohol is higher than usual. So, don't drink and drive, and never drink, use drugs and drive, because you look very foolish, don't you? Of course. Question number 6. Can medicines with a yellow sticker on the packaging affect driving ability? Yes or no? The right answer is yes. On de yellow sticker it says: dit geneesmiddel kan het reactievermogen verminderen. So that is Dutch. Now in English, this medicine can reduce your ability to react. So, can medicines with a yellow sticker on the packaging affect driving ability? Yes, it can, and it does. Question number 7. What is the advantage of an anti-lock braking system, ABS? Answer A. ABS ensures that the car remains steerable during hard braking. Answer B. ABS ensures that the braking distance is always shorter. Or is it answer C? ABS ensures that the wheels continue to rotate evenly. Right answer. Answer A. If your car have ABS, and the most cars have nowadays, then the wheels keep on turning. And if your wheels are moving, turning around, you are able to steer. So ABS ensures that the car remains steerable during hard braking. And answer B, sometimes if you use ABS, the braking distance can be shorter, but not always. And the wheels continue to rotate evenly has nothing to do with ABS. Question number 8. What part is the blind spot for this driver? Is it only part 1? Is it only part 2? Or is it part 1 and part 2? The blind spot for this driver is part 1. The blind spot is everything what you cannot see if you look forward or look in your mirrors. If you look in the inside mirror, you see here everything behind the car. If you look to the left outside mirror, you see part 2. And if you look over your shoulder, you see your blind spot. And the blind spot is part 1. And of course here on the right side of the car is also a blind spot. Question number 9. You will see this sign at the back of a vehicle. You are now driving behind. Answer A, lorry. Answer B, motor vehicle with limited speed. Or is it answer C, motor vehicle with dangerous substances? Right answer. Answer B. You will see this sign behind a motor vehicle with limited speed, such as a tractor. So any motor vehicle with limited speed till 40 kilometers per hour can use this sign at the back of his vehicle. Question number 10. In approximately what percentage of accidents is caused by a human being? Is it answer A, 60%, answer B, 75%, or maybe answer C, 90%? Right answer, answer C, 90%, and it could also be 95 or 98%. Because if there is an accident between two cars, one of the two drivers is fault, and is it human being? Yes, of course. Accidents always are the cause by a human being. Not of the road, because the driver must reduce his speed. Not of the weather, because if it's a bad weather you don't go and drive, or you reduce your speed. So always fault by a human being. Question number 11. The car in front of you is driving 80 kilometers per hour. May you overtake this car right now? Yes or no? And that is not allowed because it's the end of a 60 kilometer zone, so your maximum speed at this moment will be 80. And this car is driving 80, so you cannot drive 81, 82 or whatever to overtake this car. So may you overtake at this moment? No, you may not. Question number 12. When should you take road rutting into account? Answer A. Only in wet weather. Answer B. Only in dry weather. Or is it answer C? Ever. And the right answer is ever. At the CBR you can see this sign, spore forming, and spore forming means road rutting. And if the road is rotten, it's always rotten, not only with wet weather, not only with dry weather, but always. So when should you take road rutting into account? Ever or always, if you want to use that word, also good by me. Question number 13. What is the best thing to do in this situation if Bambi here is crossing the road? Answer A. Reduce your speed and swerve. Answer B. Honk your horn and drive on. Or answer C. Honk and brake. I think the best thing you can do is answer C. Honk and brake. And it's not necessary to honk, but brake surely is necessary. And if you cannot brake anymore, don't swerve to the right or to the left. Sorry to say, but drive on. Yeah, some people say it's better to kill a tree than an animal, but I think you better kill an animal than a tree. So, normal situations, honk and brake. If you cannot brake anymore, drive on. Question number 14. At which sign can you expect moped riders on the carriageway? Answer A, at sign A. Answer B, at sign B. Or answer C, at sign A and B. Right answer, only at sign B. This sign means moped riders have to go away from the moped path to the carriageway. And sign A means moped riders have to go away from the carriageway to the moped path. So only at sign B you can expect motor riders on the carriageway. Question 15. You want to turn left. What's the best thing to do? Answer A. I drive on because I have right of way. Answer B. I'm going to stop on the right side. Of course, the best thing you can do is stop on the right side because a lorry makes a very wide curve, so let him go. He is much more bigger than you, needs more space on the road, especially in a curve, so stop on the right side, let him go. Question 16. After a long dry period, it starts to rain lightly. How does this affect the braking distance? Answer A. The braking distance becomes shorter. Answer B. The braking distance becomes longer. Or answer C. The braking distance remains the same. The right answer is answer B. Because if it starts to rain after a long dry period, the water, the rain is going to mix with the mud, the rubber, the engine oil, the coolant and everything else on the road. So that makes the road very slippery. And if it's raining a lot for a few hours, all the dirt and dust and other things on the road will flow away to the side of the road. So if it just starts with rain, drive very carefully because it will be very slippery on the road. Question 17. You will be warned by this sign. Klei op wegen. Mud on the road. What do you take into account? Answer A. A longer braking distance. Answer B. A risk of slipping when it rains. Or answer C. Risk of slipping and a longer braking distance. You have to fill in answer C, because klei op de wegen is not only when it rains, it's there always. So if there is dirt on the road, you have a risk of slipping. And if there is dirt on the road, you also have a longer braking distance. So answer C is the right answer. Question 18. What kind of road is safer in general? Is it an autoweg or is it a motorway? And the motorway is more safer in general, because on a motorway you don't have oncoming traffic, you don't have junctions, and everybody is driving in the same speed, in the same direction. And on an autoweg you can have oncoming traffic, you have junctions, so much safer or a little bit safer is the motorway. Question 19. What's the best thing to do when aquaplaning a course? Answer A. Brake calmly, immediately. Answer B. Release the gas immediately. Or answer C. Press the clutch pedal immediately. Right answer. Release the gas immediately. But better answer? Pray. Just pray. If you have aquaplaning, the car is going where the car wants to go. If the car wants to go to the right, the car goes to the right. If the car wants to go to the left, the car goes to the left. So pray is the best thing to do. But second best, release the gas. But very slow, not at once. Final question of this video. What's the best thing to do to prevent the drive wheels from slipping on a snowy road? I think it's not so difficult. Is it answer A, give less gas? Is it answer B, give more gas? Or answer C, use the handbrake? And I will say, of course, the right answer is give less gas, because if the road have a lot of snow on it and you give more gas, it's almost sure that the car will slip. And if you use the handbrake, you make nice donuts on the road. Maybe it's fun to play with the car, but not with trees and everything around there. So the right answer, give less gas. And those were the 20 questions for this video. If you want to see all our videos, you go to Theorycourse.com and you find your video course right there. For now, I thank you for watching. I hope to see you another time by the next video. Gracias, adios, ciao.